Hey everybody, Ashton here with Gents with another haul video. Seems like this is a monthly thing I do at this point. I'm going to try to get through these pretty quickly so this doesn't turn into a really long video. If you're interested in hearing more about any of these fragrances that I bring up today, let me know in the comments section and I'll see if I can do a review or put them in some sort of list or something. First up is 3 Zara fragrances. I've got Intense Dark Exclusive from their tobacco collection, Exclusive Oud, and then Vibrant Leather. So there's not a Zara nearby me. I did not order these off the internet. 860 Cologne was actually going into a Zara, asked me if I was interested in having him pick any up for me. I said yes, and this is what I got. So I've already been wearing Vibrant Leather a bit. I get really bad performance from it. I'm talking legitimately 3 hours and it's pretty much gone, not even a skin scent, so that sucks. This one I probably will review at some point because people seem to want to know about it. The other two are kind of up in the air at this point for me. Kenzo Air Intense. Obviously this was a tester. It's not the best looking bottle on earth, but I already have a bottle with full presentation. This is basically just my backup. Found it on eBay on the cheap, so I had to pick it up because this is discontinued at this point. The bottle is really cool looking. It's a vetiver based fragrance. When you buy this new, it doesn't come filled all the way to the top. It's actually somewhere around here, so be aware of that if you buy it new. Don't think that you got gypped or anything. Super cool bottle, sucks they discontinued it. Moonshine by East West Bottlers. This is a really cool fragrance just because of the area that I live in. So it only comes like this as a splash. It's a really nondescript bottle. It just says Moonshine on the front, a gentleman's cologne. Comes packaged in this little wooden box, which the top slides open like that. And then the bottle actually sits inside of a burlap sack. So this is one that I've pretty much had to decant in order to wear. I mean, you could wear it as a splash, but I don't really like splashes. Since this is called Moonshine, I'm probably going to end up reviewing this fairly soon. Maybe I'll go into Gatlinburg, Tennessee, where they have just countless amounts of moonshine distillers and review it there. Another discontinued one, Escada Pour Homme Casual Friday. This one I had been looking for a really long time. It's just a fantastic smelling fragrance. It really sucks that they discontinued it. I picked this up off of a fragrance group on Facebook. So again, I've said it a million times, but if you're looking for fragrances, it's always helpful to be in a bunch of those groups on Facebook so you can kind of keep an eye on what's going up for sale and then jump if something that you've been looking for comes up. I didn't have to pay too much for this, but it is only about that full. So I mean, we're looking at maybe like 35 milliliters still left in here. I'll probably do a Gone But Not Forgotten on that. I don't know how long it's going to be before I do that. I'm also going to do a video incorporating the Escada men's fragrances because at this point I think I have all of them. I'll have to go and double check, but I'm pretty sure I have all of them. So I think I'm going to do a video with my wife and include all those because she loves the Escada women's fragrances. So why not take a look at the men's, even though most of them are getting pretty hard to find. This is a unique one. It is a Zyrina Sneakerhead. So I've talked about Zyrina a little bit before. I put Dark Water in my April Fool's list, and then I did a review on Cinemaniac. This one smells like a pair of new shoes. So if you really like new shoe smell, then I guess this would be for you. Technically, Sneakerhead is discontinued now, but they have a fragrance called Factory Fresh, I believe is what it's called. And it's the same thing as this, just kind of repackaged. Another discontinued fragrance. I actually have a lot of those in this haul, apparently. So this is Zara Pure Vetiver. This is a big 4.2 ounce bottle. So it's not actually just vetiver. I mean, you would think with a name like Pure Vetiver, vetiver would be just the main overriding note. It's kind of not. And I get this weird, almost Tabasco sauce kind of vibe when I spray it on. It smells like Tabasco. I don't know what that is. I'll have to give it some more wearings before I really pass judgment on it. You can pick that one up fairly cheap, and there were 2 other releases in this line. I think it was Pure Lavender and Pure Cedrat. So Pure Vetiver is the easiest of the 3 to find. That's the one that I started with. Maybe I'll pick the other 2 up. They're a little more expensive. This one you can pick up for like $25, I think. Penhaligon's Endymion Concentrate. You can find this on FragranceNet now. That's where I picked it up. I think it retails around 180 bucks. I wouldn't pay that amount for it. It is a good fragrance. I've only worn it once though, so I can't really say too much about it or go into detail on it. It's not as bad as some people on Fragrantica were making it out to be. It also did not blow me away. So if you're interested in it, definitely don't pay full retail. Pick this up at a discounter. 4 English laundry fragrances. They are Arrogant, Oxford Blue, Riviera, and Notting Hill. I actually got this from 860 Cologne. Also, when he was getting the Zara's ready to send, he asked if I might want to purchase this as well, and I said sure, because I don't have any of these yet, or I didn't have them. They're in these little 20 ml bottles, like so. They just sit inside like this. So it's pretty cool. I mean, if you don't care about the full-size bottle, full-size presentation or whatever, this is a good way to sample a bunch of fragrances. It's 80 mils worth of juice, so it will last you a long time. Oxford Blue smells a bit like Eros. I've been interested in checking out the English laundry fragrances for a while, so this was a good opportunity for me to pick some of them up. Ralph Lauren Polo Modern Reserve. This came in the mail just a couple days ago, so I haven't been able to give this a true wearing yet. A lot of people say this is as close as you can get to the original Polo Green before it had been reformulated multiple times, unless you do have a bottle of that original Polo Green. It's a very masculine fragrance. It's getting harder to find, so I'm really glad to pick this up. I'm also on the lookout for Ralph Lauren Polo Crest, so that will probably be the next one that I try to pick up that's been discontinued. Vince Camuto Oud. So this is their entry into the designer oud game, because everyone has to have an oud based fragrance, I guess. I've worn this a few times. I'm probably going to be reviewing it here pretty soon, so I don't want to say too much about it at this point, but on the whole, I've not really been impressed with Vince Camuto's fragrances at all. www.bondnumber9.com. So I ordered this directly off of Bond Number 9's website. It's one that gets compared to Aventus a lot. It's supposed to be like their take on Aventus, a lot of people say. I have worn this a few times. I'm going to do a video on that before long, so if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out when it comes up. Who knows how long it will be from now, but I'm going to do it. The bottle's really cool. When you order from Bond Number 9 off their website, they do send you a bunch of samples, so that's nice. I think it came out to be 12 of their little Bon samples. So that kind of makes up a little bit for having to pay retail. This one I have not found on any discounters yet. If you know where to find this on a discounter, let me know in the comments. That's why I had to just buy it at full retail. Last on the list, Roja Parfums Scandal Pour Homme EDP in a now discontinued 100 ml bottle size. The fragrance is not discontinued, just the bottle size. I got this from Beverly Hills Perfumes, which is really well known in the fragrance community on Facebook. I'll leave a link for them in the description. If you're interested in anything that they carry, feel free to reach out to them. They're really easy to work with, and they can hook you up with tons of different niche fragrances from tons of different niche houses. This one is kind of a classic men's fougere fragrance. I've only been able to wear it a couple of times. Most of these I've only been able to wear once or twice. This one I may do a video on in the future. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in that or not. Roja Parfums are very expensive bottles. They cost a pretty penny to own. So I'm going to start delving into them more. I'm just trying to kind of sample first, figure out what I like and what I don't like, so I don't end up wasting a ton of money buying something and then hating it. Alright guys, that's it for this haul. Let me know some of the things that you've picked up over the last month or so. As always, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.